Hey guys, so we've been in on it on gold, guys, and how gold has been moving. It's quite clear now that gold is still consolidating a bit, but I do feel like we have reached the last consolidation level. And since we broke above and we've been trading above this structure here, I'm not gonna go too far on a daily. I'm just gonna be looking down here, okay? I will just mark down here. We never came back down to this level here, okay? I'm just gonna mark out the areas that we break and then we retested them. And then the all-time high. Perfect. So we can see we've been uptrending from down here going all the way up. And that way you can just apply your uptrend there. So this is gonna be your support. Okay, that's your support trend. So these other areas, guys, they were once resistance, you see, but this one is playing support. Once a resistant, now playing support. Once a resistant, playing a support. Once a resistant, playing a support. Yet we have these two resistance up here, okay? And then we might have the third one here. Let me add this one here, because we do have a resistance there, okay? And then lastly, I'm gonna add this support down here. Okay, but there I'm gonna mark some of these as zones. Okay, so let's go ahead to smaller time frames. Okay, so if we dive deep into smaller time frames, we can then agree to disagree if we have to disagree, that the market is still on this downtrending channel here until we break above it. Okay, so up until we just break above that level there, then we are still on a downtrend. Which is what I guess that everyone who's trading gold now, they are all looking out for a break. Okay, so a break here is gonna be the same thing that you're seeing here. Okay, you can see that inside the internal structures there, we did have a resistant. We had this resistant here, we had the resistant there which was broken and then retested on. Okay, which means that resistant turned into a support. Okay, so but let's forget about that. Let's just look at this resistant here. Nice down trading channel resistant, and then we have those horizontal supports. Okay, and resistance. We have the resistant up here, we have the support here. That's where the market is trading in between now. So if we go ahead and mark our support here as a zone, if we just go and be like, we have this support here as a zone. Okay, we can still agree that we have a support area there. Okay, let me go ahead and change the size. We put it on 14. Yeah, we can agree that we have a support here, and then we have the resistance up there, which is an area which we are supposed to be breaking above to see a continuation. So diving deep, if we have to go deeper into maybe in hourly time frame, we can see that from here going up, we had a support. We had a support here. Okay, we had that support there. We had that area as a support. But support became a resistance after a break. Okay, and then from up here going down, we might say we have another support from here going down there. Okay, so not a lot of people understand the line that I just drew there, but yeah, this is some kind of a support, and it's gonna make the X setup for us. So if you look at here, we had the high, and then we had this, and then we were trading above, and then now we had this support, a nice EQ there which we broke, and then we are trading on this. Okay, we have a support there. It was once a resistance, now it's a support. So what we're going to be looking out for now, since we managed to tap into the zone, so because we tap into the zone and then we swept this low here, we managed to take out this low here. We also managed to take out that low there. So what I'm going to be waiting for here, looking at how the market was moving internally, that's a market structure shift there. For me, that's a market structure shift there. And then this was the sweep of these lows. We created those lows and then we ended up sweeping them. And then that's a clear sweep, which means that I'm going to be waiting for a reversal inside there. Okay, whatever I'm going to be waiting for now, it's a pushback inside and then a form of an AVG or something. Even if we can just push above there, I will be looking for anything or any AVG which is going to form here. And then from there, I'm going to look for my buy. Okay, my first target might be the resistance up there, because there's nothing I can do with it. We might not break above it and then reject and go back down, but if we break, okay, if we manage to break the resistance, then yeah, that's when I can think of adding. Okay, that's when I can think of additional trades. But as for now, I'm just gonna be looking forward to the retest of that resistance there. But if we manage to break, yeah, I'll be looking for these highs here. Okay, so for now, I'm just gonna be looking for any kind of AVG that might form here. Also looking at the fact that we have a strong support, internal support here. If you check this low here, or this higher low here, and then you can see this internal one here. Okay, so we can see that the market does have some zone here, some kind of a unique zone there, which means that I'm just gonna be on a watch out for anything happening in between there, and then I will have my stop loss below. Okay, I'm gonna be looking for a trade when the market taps back in. I'm looking for a push up and then a tap back inside, and then we take buys going all the way up. So that's what I'm gonna be looking out for on gold, guys, heading to the end of the week, because I still believe this week is gonna end bullish instead of bearish. So yeah, that's how I'm gonna be approaching gold, and those are gonna be my entry model for this. Okay, I'm just gonna be looking for more buys on gold. Okay, I'm gonna be looking for a structure break of above here, and then a continuous move to the upside. So if it's breaking and retesting well, we might just get to scale in more position to the upside. So yeah, we'll see this, guys, when the market opens, and then that's how I'm gonna be approaching this market. I'm out.